I'm pretty tilted at the moment with Smite. We've had there's an event going on at the moment, which is the Celtic Pantheon event, because the Morrigan is now in Smite, and to celebrate, there is the Celtic event. It's great. It's wonderful. It's so amazing. So essentially, the Celtic event is free if you have Twitch Prime and you're willing to use the Twitch Prime thing on the Celtic event. However, if you don't have Twitch Prime, you have to pay 1,000 gems. Now, I'd be fine using Twitch Prime for it, but I have Amazon Prime, and Twitch doesn't recognise that I have Prime, which means I can't use my Prime membership to get access to the Celtic event for free. So I spent 1,000 gems and I'm in. Cool. Now, the basic thing for the Celtic event is great. I'd say for how much you put in, 1,000 gems, what you get out is actually pretty decent. Unless we go with what the original plan was, where you pay 1,000 gems, get in, and then you don't get the final skin if you don't complete the board game. They screwed up for the first part, and we're good. The board game is essentially irrelevant unless you want the free chests. Now, the free chests that are available in the board game, not everyone's gonna get, because even after so the first roll I made on the board game, I completed the first thing, rolled, and away we go. And I got like 11, and I shot past the first 2 chests. And I'm like, okay, fine. It's a thing that happens. We'll make do with that, and then we'll be cool. And landed on win-free jousts. And then I went, oh, okay then. No, that was a win a clash. And then it ended up being reset after I won that clash because of things going on behind the scenes and there being issues. I'm like, okay, fine. And we're going to get the Morrigan skin for free. Great, wonderful. And then I get the first mission complete again, and I roll, and I get, I think it was a 10, which bumped me past everything. So again, I shot past the first 2 chests, and I have no chance of getting those 2 chests now, so I'm relegated to being able to get 1 chest in this event. I paid 1,000 gems for this fucking event. I expect to be able to get these damn rewards for it and not have RNG completely screw me out of them. Hi-res, RNG for a paid event is bollocks, okay? Complete bollocks. If the event was free and I had a chance of not getting the things, fine. It was free, I didn't lose anything. However, I paid 1,000 gems to get on this fucking event. I expect to be able to have access to everything and not RNG'd out of it, okay? So anyway, after that I land on a win-free joust games. Now, win quests are a big topic in the Smite community. And I'm talking, there are a few people who really like them, and basically everyone else who fucking hates them, and I'm one of the people who hates them. Because, one, during an event period, everyone is playing. And this is right after Worlds as well, so we've got some terrible players in Smite at the moment, and the matchmaking exists to fuck you. And, oh my god, it took me 4 days to win 3 joust matches. Because you get to a certain point playing it, and you're like, no, I can't carry on. And the thing with Joust is no one plays it, and the only people that play Joust are the tryhards in parties of 3 using the most broken fucking gods in existence, looking at you, Freya, or you get the people who don't know what they're doing and they want to learn how to play various things and they go into Joust. Usually the matchmaking goes, there's 3 of you solo and there's a party of 3. And you're boned, essentially. You're boned. Don't queue Joust solo. I had no choice. So, after 4 days, fine. 4 days of Joust, I eventually get my 3 wins, and we're good. To be quite frank, if that thing was play 5 Joust matches, I'd have done that fairly quickly. But winning, you're entirely at the mercy of matchmaking and everything else, and I'll be honest, it's just not fun doing a win quest. I hate them. The thing is, all of the quests for this event are win. Win a clash match. Win 3 joust matches. Win 1 game as a warrior, which is proving nigh on impossible. After completing the 3 joust matches, winning 3 joust matches, I've now got the win 1 game as a warrior, and I can't. I don't know what is going on, but I cannot, for the life of me, win 1 game as a warrior. And again, I'm getting all the event rewards things anyway, apart from the chests. And I wouldn't be bothered, but this is a chest drop quest. The last one. And it's pretty frustrating to deal with, because you know that during events and having certain quests, people want to complete their quests, so they'll lock in the god they need or the class they need and then be done with it. Now, having played 7 matches so far with a warrior, I'm playing arena, that's probably where my mistake lies, because it's the shortest game mode. It's ridiculous. I have had 7 losses in a row. 7 complete blowouts in a row on arena with a warrior. And it's beyond a joke now. I've already got a pretty high rating in game, and this is being utterly destroyed by these. But the matchmaking tries to force you into a 50% win-loss ratio, which completely fucks you, especially during events when everyone's around. But this quest, it's just not fun. Like, I'm having no fun. Especially when you're playing Hercules and the enemy team has an Alpash, you are completely locked out. You are fucked. Completely locked down. So, there's that. Or the enemy team will use all of their ultimates. All 5 ultimates burst on you, and then your team doesn't follow up with a counter engage because they have literally nothing. I don't know what's going on with all this, but event periods are the worst time to play Smite. I'm betting the same as what it's for LoL, Dota, fucking World of Warplanes, World of Warships, World of Tanks, all that crap. I swear it's probably the same for them as it is for Smite, where events bring out the people who are relatively high level but shit at the game, or the people who are new to the game, or whatever have you. But I'll be completely honest here, Hi-Res, that this event has been a clusterfuck at best, and making it so that you have to win X number of games is just a game against utility. It's not fun. I know that when it was mentioned on the Hi-Res on the Smite game subreddit, that I think Pompon came in and was like, "Oh well, we're doing it this way because it stops people from surrendering at 10 minutes to get the game played." That's great, Pompon. But at least after 3 games, regardless of whether we win or lose, if it's a play 3 games, I've got that quest complete. And at the moment, I have played 7 games as a warrior, and I haven't won a single one. And I can't be asked to carry on, and I'm being screwed out of an event reward because I'm being screwed at every turn. And I just can't complete this quest. Now, Sod's Law, the chance that the thing that I record the fucking gameplay for behind this as a warrior is the time I fucking win. You can guarantee that, but yeah. There's a big thing in the community about these quests of play X things as a certain thing. Play certain game modes a certain number of times, or wins game modes people generally deal with. But when you've got things that's like win 3 games as a hunter, win a game as a warrior, win as a mage, blah blah blah. The big issue is that a lot of the time people don't play these gods, and they'll lock it in and they'll lose, and they'll go to the next game and they'll lock it in and they'll lose, or they'll get. I swear, events like this bring out the salt in everyone, and I swear this is possibly the most toxic event I've played in quite some time. Now, I know I stopped playing Smite for a good amount of time, but I can't remember events being half as toxic as this one has been. Because everyone needs to win. Everyone in the Celtic event needs to win. And if you lose, salt just flows. And then you get to the next game and salt flows, and you get to the next game and people just get pissed off. Events like this bring out the worst in people, and I'm not gonna deny here that I've been completely calm throughout the entire event. But 7 losses as a god class in a row. I think I had 1 loss, then I played a mage in arena and won, and then I had 6 more losses as a warrior. And frankly, after a certain amount of losses in a row, you get fed up. And you get very tilted. Like, doesn't matter who you are, if you lose a certain number of games in a row, you'll tilt hardcore, and you just can't play as well as you were before, or you get really pissy, and you get fed up with people playing completely off meta gods, or building like complete idiots, or whatever. And I'm not justifying people getting having BM and stuff in games, and I try and be as close to productive as I can if I'm trying to get stuff going on in games. But this event, I don't know. I kind of see where you were coming from, Hi-Rez, making this event like it is, and making it so you have to win so you get rewards. But I haven't been this pissed off at a game in a while, and I don't want to I don't want to end up taking it out on my teammates, and it's not. You say, it's 50-50. You have a chance of winning or losing, but as things go, you can go 20 games in a row and lose every single one, and then go 1 win, and then lose another 20 games in a row. And that's not on. Like, the matchmaking is set to go for a 50% win rate, and that can screw you. If you've got relatively high, you can get matched with relatively low people on your team and have a decent average on the enemy team, and there's no way you can go against that. Or you can have a complete team of 5 solos against a team of 1 party, and that's not on. That's never, like, no matter what you do, you can have some of the best players in the world playing on that one team as randoms, and then go up against a semi-organised party, and the enemy team will win because they are a party and they can communicate. You can't go against communication. But I don't know what's going to happen with this. Like, I think Hi-Rez has learned a lot from this, that win quests are quite possibly the worst thing to implement. They are so toxic. It pisses a lot of people off, and people tilt really hard. So, I don't know. What I'd like to see in the future is I don't mind having, like, instead of win 3 jousts, have play 5 jousts. I don't mind that. Play 3 games as a warrior instead of win 1 game as a warrior. Again, I don't mind that. People will play and they'll go. Whenever I play, I try and win, and people are being remarkably try-hard at the moment. Like, very salty, very try-hard. And I'm not as bad as some of them, but I'm getting to the end of my tether. So, but yeah. It's kind of been it's more of a ramble than as anything for my rant video today. But if you do have any thoughts and opinions on the state of the Celtic event, how it went for you, lining it up perfectly with the PTS is also a stupid move. Some people who are playing on PTS probably want to do the thing, but they want to test the game as well to find out what's going on. But that's another rant entirely. If you want to know what our thoughts of on the Season 4 patch, check out the most recent podcast. It's from last Sunday, so go check it out, because that has everything you'll want to know about the patch coming out in a week or so's time. So go check that one, you'll know exactly how we feel about that. But yeah, leave a comment down below, give this video a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, dislike it, feel free to do that, but do leave me a reason as to why you disliked it, if you could, please. I would like to know some feedback on why you didn't like this video, and not just because you didn't agree with my comments. Like, give me some feedback here, guys. Yeah, if you are new, please click that. If you are new, please do click that subscribe button. Always nice to have more of you guys tuning in to see these videos. But otherwise, guys, have a very good evening, morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be, and I will see you all in the next video, which may or may not be a rant one. It may be a highlight one. You never know. Bye, guys.